Narcissistic Abuse Healing Guide. Follow the ultimate narcissist recovery guide. Heal and move on from an emotional, abusive relationship. Recover from narcissism or narcissist personality disorder. Written by Victoria Hoffman. Narrated by Daisy Lee. Introduction. Congratulations on purchasing Narcissistic Abuse Healing Guide. In society today, we get to interact with people with different personalities in many areas, including work, school, and relationships. Unfortunately, some of us have interacted with unhappy and disappointed people who lack self-esteem and lack empathy for others. These people are the so-called narcissists. Victims of narcissism may suffer from anxiety, stress, and depression, which can also contribute to other health problems. Deciding to embark on the healing journey through this book, you have taken the first step towards learning how to get away and recover from narcissistic abuse. The information that you find in the following chapters is critical, as it will guide you to take control of your life and develop a healthier mind and personality. This book provides an in-depth view of narcissistic personality disorder, giving a clear understanding of the character traits of narcissists, success stories of narcissistic abuse recovery, and the healing process. It also covers the narcissistic victim mode, unraveling the circumstances surrounding the victim, the foundations needed to heal, and the challenges faced to recover from the abuse. The book also offers a comprehensive account of the pseudo-personality and how to get rid of it, proposing the strategies necessary for dealing with pseudo-personality, including the possible challenges and how to acknowledge that you have a pseudo-personality. Chapter 1. Success Stories. To give love, we must love ourselves first. This statement appears to be true, that most of us fail to examine it thoroughly. In day-to-day affairs, be it business, love, or in the family setup, we act on this premise, yet it is questionable. While some people believe that they do not love themselves at all, ego-dystonic group, others feel they have self-love because they are contented by who they are, ego-syntonic. Yet other people restrict their definition of love concerning their traits, behavioral patterns, and personal history. But there appears a group of people with a unique mental constitution, the narcissists. Introduction to Narcissistic Characters. The belief is that narcissists are in love with themselves. However, this is not the case. A narcissist is always in love with his reflection, rather than being in love with himself. Being in love with oneself is functional, healthy, and adaptive, but having a love for your self-reflection is associated with two setbacks. The person continuously depends on the availability of the reflection to develop self-love, and the lack of an objective and realistic yardstick as to whether the reflection exists in reality. A common misconception is that narcissists always love themselves. But in reality, their love is always directed at other people's approval of them. A person whose love is formed on an impression cannot genuinely love other people, including himself. A narcissist has a desire to feel loved and to love others, which means that if he is unable to love himself and others, he must be in love with his reflection amidst the possible contrast with his self-image. Unlike an ordinary person, a narcissist would invest a lot of energy and other resources to maintain the projected image, sometimes becoming vulnerable to external threats. But a significant trait that projects the image of a narcissist is lovability. A narcissist will always associate love with other emotions like respect, attention, awe, and admiration.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?